So, we know our promise. You guys are proving your promise. Thank you for that. Mr. Julian's going to wait for the end to show us what he wants to show us. Thank you for that, love bug. All right, we have our birthdays, Mr. Michael and Mr. Jaden. And we also have, oh, monkey claps. Yes, we also have summer birthdays. So look who's for summer. Now we won't be together for summer. So we wanted to make sure that we give them a shout out and a monkey clap for Mr. Abdul, Miss Christina, and Mr. Jackson. That's right, they're turning old. Old. Siddharth, you'll want paper and pencil ready, okay? All right. Now we know our magnificent math vocabulary. This is just a short list. You know the giant list of all of the words that you learned this year, and now you're expected to use. That's right. So try to use them in your conversations when you are talking to your family or to your friends. Try to use some of these words. You can work them into everyday conversation. You could say, what's your strategy for solving that puzzle? You can talk like that and use those big words. The more you use them, the more comfortable you'll be, and the more you'll be able to remember them. All right, now you know what today is. It is Word Problem Wednesday. Yay! So we're going to have just 12 word problems. And let's get started. Nearpod! If you don't or can't join Nearpod for any reason, then you can just write your answers on a piece of paper and call them out when I say, okay? So no worries at all. But if you can join, I would love to see you there. And for those people who just joined, we're going to do our Word Problem Wednesday. And then following the lesson, we will have our 2 games. Now, the two people that we are celebrating with their games today, let's see, are Julian and Benito. And tomorrow we have our science lesson, and that's when we will do Jackson and Siddharth's games. So be prepared and ready for that. All right, guys, I'm going to swing over there and meet you in our Nearpod for Word Problem Wednesday. Okay, you should see the code. I hope this is the right one. It is E826W. Ooh, I forgot to put it in the chat. E826W. Okay, so if you need it, it's in the chat. It will also remain at the top of my screen once we get started. You'll kind of see it. If you peek over at my screen, you'll see it at the top. Okay. All right, let's see how many friends we have in. We have 4 friends. Hopefully we'll get a couple more for today's lesson. Siddharth, Christina, Almo, Ben, Addie, and Jules all here today. And why do we do word problems? Well, there's a good reason for that. They really test your strategies, don't they? It kind of makes you think. That's why I love them so much. All right, well, you can join at any time. Let's get started, okay? Remember, there are 12 questions. Let's do a quick review. Count-on strategy. I teach those to even the tiniest little kids, counting on in your head. Yeah, if you have 5 and you want 6 more, put the bigger number in your head. Put 6 in your head, then you only have to count 5 more. Number line. I've seen people use number lines very much. I have also seen you create your own number lines. That was amazing. They're called open number lines when they start at any number. You can go and add up or subtract down. You could skip count on number lines. Oh, and the next one, place value. Probably the most important lesson you've learned all year is determining the value of each digit in each place. Oh, that's in the tens place. So that tells me how many tens I've grouped together. Oh, that number is in the hundreds place. That tells me how many groups of hundreds I have. So place values, incredibly important. You're going to use that a lot. Counters, cubes. Yeah, everybody knows how to draw dots. Hundreds chart. You might want to have that handy for 1 or 2 questions here. Tens frame. Everybody knows how to make a 10. That, you know what that's great for? Fact families. Yeah, tens frames are awesome for fact families and also for subtracting. Doubles facts, we know our double doubles. 2 plus 2, 5 plus 5, 20 plus 20. That's a double. Number bonds, those are also awesome for fact families. Yes, and even for finding the missing addend. I love number bonds. Related facts, again, fact families, related facts, missing addends, subtraction, all wonderful reasons to know your related facts and how to reverse it. Reverse it, subtract what you know. Remember that, because I think there's a few questions that will help you if you reverse things. Regrouping when you get too many baby ones and you can regroup them into a 10 and move them over to the tens place. You all know how to do that. All right, Miss Cruz, we did our quick review. Grab some paper and pencil. You're going to work out each problem using your best strategies. It's okay to make mistakes, but it is important for you to be trying to use different strategies to see which one works the best. Okay, let's see. First question. Is your, how many you think you'll need to get right? That's easy. Quiz time. Out of 12 word problem Wednesday questions, how many do you feel you would need to have correct in order for you to feel successful about making chocolate milk? No. Eating French fries? No. About using the most efficient strategies to solve problems. Okay. You know, you have word problems all the time. You don't even realize it. What time do we go to bed, Mom? What time is the party, Mom? How many chocolate chips are in this? Do we need for this recipe, Mom? These are all great word problems. So let's see how we did. Yeah. Okay. I like that. Yep. A lot of people said we need to get almost all of them right. Okay. Yep. All right. Here we go. First question. Get ready. Get your pencil ready. I bought some new clothes. My shoes cost $8. My shirt cost $5. And my pants cost $9. How much did I spend? This is a draw on it slide. So you are welcome, very welcome, to work out your problems also on the screen. Or you can work it out on paper and just write your answer on the screen. And if you're not in the Nearpod, you can just call out your answer. So I'm going to repeat it one more time because that's what good teachers do. We'll repeat it one time and one time only. I bought some new clothes. My shoes cost $8. My shirt cost $5. My pants cost $9. How much did I spend? Okay, I'll be quiet. Let's look and see how we're doing. Ooh. Okay, Miss Addie submitted hers. Miss Addie, what strategy did you use?
I used counting on.
Excellent. Very good.
In my head, because you don't know what it means. You don't know how much it is, but if you count on, then when you count on and you get done, I also use my fingers. So then when you get done counting on, you write the answer and go next.
Perfect. Thank you. Mwah. I love it. Thank you for sharing that. Siddharth, you submitted yours. Tell me, I think I can see your strategy. Did you make a 10? You did?
So 5 So 8. So 8 minus 3 equals 5. So that 3 goes to 9. 9 plus 3 equals 12. So then 5 plus 5 equals 10. And then plus 12, you need to add the 10s. So 20 and the 2 comes 22.
Fabulous. Can I share something? Do you know what you're doing? I love what you're doing as well. Imagine, guys, for a moment that Siddharth had cubes. He had the value of the cubes from the problem. He had 8 cubes, and then he had 5 cubes, and then he had 9 cubes, and he threw them all out on the ground. What he's doing is taking some from one of the groups and sliding it over to make a 10. That's all he's doing. He's just regrouping to make 10s, finding a way to make a 10. I love that. Very nice. And you're doing it in your head too. One more. Benito, what strategy did you use? Oh, I can't hear you, love bug. What strategy did you use?
I used my marker, but it didn't went very well.
Did you draw dots? How did you do it? When you said you used your marker, what strategy did you use?
I used my fingers, but didn't went that very well.
Okay. So it sounds a lot like you did something along the lines of what Addie did, which was counting on. So if you had, what was the problem again? Oh, so maybe you put the big number in your head, 9, and then you add 8 more in your head, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then another 5, 18, 19, 20, 22. That sounds like what Addie and you both did. Great, guys. The answer is 22. Let's move on. That was a 3 add-end problem. Let's erase our brains and try a new one. I need 55 nails to fix my fence. I already have 40. So how many more do I need? How do you find the difference? Who remembers the strategy to find? Thank you, Christina. Nice. I'll tell you if your answer is right or wrong in a minute. I don't want to give it away, but I am going to ask what strategy you guys use in a minute. Let me repeat it one more time. I need 55 nails to fix my fence. I have 40. So how many more do I need? Sounds like I need to find the difference. The difference between 55 and 40. Kind of need to figure out the difference between them. I already have 40. How many more do I need? What's a good strategy to find the difference? Let's see how we did. Oh, Siddharth. Yes. How'd you do it though? I see almost a fact family problem. Go ahead.
So I realized that 40 plus 10 equals 50. So with 10 plus 5 equals 15. So 40 plus 15 equals 55. So I put it in 15. Excellent. Sounds like you reversed it and counted up from 40, and you counted a 10 and then another 5. Excellent. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Olmo, what strategy did you use? I see your right answer.
I use the
hundreds chart.
120 chart.
Yeah. How'd you do it?
And then counted.
From where? Where'd you start? Where'd you go? Tell me the numbers you started on.
I started on 40. And then I moved on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 15.
Beautiful. You could
And then
also,
I figured it out.
yeah, you could also drop 110 down and then you wouldn't have to count each individual number because it's just drop down a 10. That's 10 and then 5 more babies. So excellent job. I love that hundreds chart. Christina, tell me what you did. Tell me how you did it. Last one, guys.
So I just knew because like we done it before. So like if you add another 10 to 40, that would be like 55 if you want to get 55.
So yeah, if you went to 40 and you added a 10, that's 10. That brings you to 50. And then you just need 5 more. So 10 plus 5 more, that's 15. That was very similar to what Siddharth did. Nice job. I love it. Guys, you're amazing at this. I love the fact that you either can count up to find the difference. It's called using addition to subtract. Or you can subtract. To find the difference, just subtract it out. 55 minus 40. That's what Addie did. I see Addie's 55, take away 40. So 55 is the total. I already have 40. Take away the 40 that I already have, and you can find the difference. Okay. Love bugs, hold on to your seats. Erase your brains. Here we go. I started planting flowers at 2 o'clock. I finished 3 hours later. What time did I finish? Hi, Jaden. The code, if you need it, is in the chat. In our chat, in the Zoom chat. Okay. And you can join at any time. If you can't join, you are more than welcome to work out your problems and just call it out. Miss Christine is helping me do that too. If you, you just work it out on paper or something and hold it up. All right. This is Word Problem Wednesday. And this might look familiar. Really, these are the same questions that we had about a month ago. I just changed the numbers in the questions. So it might look familiar to you, but they're different numbers I used. So they will have different answers than they did last time. Okay, let's see how we did. Oh, I didn't repeat it. Miss Cruz. I started planting flowers at 2 o'clock. I finished 3 hours later. What time did I finish? 5 o'clock. Yes. Julian, turn your 5 around. Awesome work. Look at you guys. You got it. Julian got it. Jaden got it. Olmo, Addie, Benito, Siddharth. And look at Siddharth's. He actually even explained 2 o'clock, and you just add 3 more hours. It's just like a number line. Remember, the clock is like a number line. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got it. It's just 3 more hours. So I'm not even going to take any more time on this. You guys are brilliant. Let's move on. Okay, time for a banana dance. You guys ready for a banana dance? Take a brain break and do your banana dance. Here we go. I'm a banana. I'm a banana. Siddharth's looking at me funny, but I'm a banana. Okay, sit back down. Comes the next one. All right, erase your brain. Here we go. The temperature was 70 degrees yesterday. Today it's 81 degrees. How many degrees difference is there? This sounds a lot like finding the difference like the other one. Oh, let's see. Olmo used a hundreds chart. Siddharth counted up. Addie subtracted. Difference. How would you find the difference? Okay, let me repeat it one more time. The temperature was 70 degrees yesterday, and today it was 81. How many degrees difference is there? Let's see how you did. Ooh, yes. Nice. Oh, Siddharth. Mwah. Beautiful. Don't say why. Don't say anything yet. People are still working it out. I can see Addie's subtraction problem. I see Mr. Julian counting up on a number line. Let's see how he does. Very good, Julian. Oh, I love it, Addie. I love it. Now, if you look at my screen that I'm sharing, you can actually see everybody's answers as they pop up. And I will post this Nearpod for you to practice. If you don't feel like you get them right, or if you need a little more practice with them, oh yes, excellent. You guys can practice this on your own once I share the codes with you, with your families, okay? Which I'll do in about an hour afterward. I will also post this on my YouTube channel so you can watch yourself do your work. You don't get to see your faces, but you get to see your work pop up. So that's good. I love it. Look at all these correct answers. Let's choose one person. Let's try Jaden. Hey, Jaden, how'd you figure it out? Tell me your strategy.
I add the 70 plus 11 equals 81.
Great. How did you know that it was 11 more? Why is it not like 10 more? How'd you figure that out? Did you use your fingers? Did you use a hundreds chart? What'd you use to count up? Did you do it in your head? Oh, you know what I think a lot of kids might do? Let's see, 70 to 80. First, I got to get to 80. That's a 10. And then there's one more. 10 plus 1. Oh, it's place value. Excellent job, guys. All right, so we're going to move on and erase your brain. Here comes the next one. My friend's grandma lives 90 miles away. Her dad drove 85 miles and her mom drove the rest of the way. How many miles did her mom drive? Now that's confusing, so let me read it one more time slowly. My friend's grandma lives 90 miles away, okay? Her dad drove 85 of those miles, and then her mom drove the rest of the way. So how many miles did mom drive? Dun, dun, dun. Dad drove 85. Mom drove the rest of the way. The total was 90. It's almost like a missing add end problem, isn't it? You could find that. You could find a missing add end by finding the difference. You could. You could also count up because those numbers are pretty close. They're not like a huge gap between them. So you could. I see answers. Ooh, Julian, how'd you do it? How'd you do it? Explain.
I counted it in my head.
How'd you do it? Show off. Go ahead.
Because I used another related fact.
Oh, how'd you do that?
10.
Yeah?
5. I know my double facts, like 5 plus 5. So I just erased the 8. So I had 5 plus 5.
Ah, beautiful. Mwah, another chef's kiss. Thank you for sharing. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at Addie's. Girl, let me make yours bigger. Hold on. I got to show this off. You have learned a second grade skill, borrowing back a 10. So instead of when you remember when we regrouped and we moved the 10 over from the ones place, you know, it was too big for the crib. We had to move it over. Well, guess what she's doing here? She's realizing that she needs to pull a 10 back over in order for her to subtract in her ones place. Wow. I am super impressed, Miss Addie. You should stand up and take a bow. Where are you? Where's my Addie? I can't find. There she is. Can you take a bow? Come on, girl. Show off your bow. Ready? Yes. Excellent. That is a great skill to have. Look at Mr. Jaden with his place value. I see Siddharth, Men, Olmo, Julian. Beautiful job. Guys, moving on. Erase your brain. Erase it. My friend made a number bond. Okay. Remember the number bond? But it's missing a part. That's a clue. It's missing a part. The whole number is 30. One part is 20. So what's the missing part? Who likes to draw number bonds? I do. My friend made a number bond. The whole number is 30. One part is 20. What's the missing part? I think you guys should get this one pretty fast. Oh, look at the number bonds coming. There's Siddharth's, Julian's, Jaden's got one. Ben, you have your answer already. Whoa, how'd you do that? You want to share how you did it? Mr. Ben? No? Okay. It's okay if you don't. I see a lot of right answers. How easy was that? Siddharth, why was that so easy? How did you do it?
I first drew the number bond,
Mm-hmm.
and I added 20 and 10. And if 30 equals just the 3 tens,
Mm-hmm.
so 2 tens equals 20, and the third 10 is 10. So when we do there's 3 tens, so if all the 3 tens come, the first 2 tens are 20, and the third 10 is 10, and when we add them up, we get 30.
Fabulous. Nice job, Siddharth. Excellent. Excellent explanation. I also see Jaden, and you'll notice he has a little subtracting 10 up on top. That was him double checking. I love that. He has 30, and then he said, wait a minute, let me just subtract that 10 and make sure that it would equal 30. Good work. So you have to make sure your parts add back up. If they don't. Okay, so quick, circle all the strategies you've used so far. See which ones you have. Sir, is this one? Can you even write on this? You can't write on it. Oh, can you write on it?
No.
No? Okay, well, don't worry about this. Let me circle it. Let's see. I've heard you do, I saw somebody do number line. I saw somebody do hundreds chart. I saw lots of people use place value. Let me give you a heart there. I saw a bunch of people do count on. What's another one? Oh, number bond. Yes. Oh, look at, yeah, I saw.
Counter.
Yeah, I saw Addie use regrouping, and Julian said
Feedback.
counters.
Related facts.
Related facts. That's right. What was the only one we haven't used? Somebody said doubles facts too. So the only one we haven't used is 10 frame, but actually we did. Remember when I said to you guys that Siddharth was grouping tens? It's almost like he mentally threw a bunch of counters on the ground and then grouped them into tens. So let's circle that one. He did that in his head. Nice job, guys. All right, so let me erase, close, annotate, and get ready. We're almost done, guys. I'm thinking of a number that's 20 less than 45. What? Ooh, 20 less than 45. That's 2 tens less. Who had that hundreds chart? Is that Olmo? What's another way to do that? Less means I know what less means. Less means smaller. Smaller, less, subtract. Oh, those all sound familiar. 20 less than 45. Let's look and see. Olmo, beautiful. Love it. How'd you do it, Olmo? You want to unmute and tell me?
Yeah. With the 120 chart, I was at 45.
Uh-huh.
I counted 2 less,
Yes.
and then I got 25.
Beautiful. I love it. Here's some fireworks for you. Excellent job. He went to 45 on his hundreds chart and slid up 2 tens. Just took away 2 pancakes. That was it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I see some subtraction. 45 take away 20. Beautiful job. 2 tens. Julian's trying to reverse it. I like that. Good work, Jaden. Okay, let's go on. We're going to move on. I see a lot of right answers, so let's move on. Excellent job, guys. You're all green. Here we go. I'm thinking of a number that is 6 more than 29. 6 more than 29. What number is it? 6 more than 29. Christina, I wonder if you can do this one. She loves counting in her head. 29 and then 6 more. Okay, let's see some answers. Oh. I see a number line. Oh, look at you. I see what Siddharth did. Don't tell me, Siddharth. I don't want to say anything until they're getting closer to having their answer. Ben, if you have 29 cookies and you get 6 more, how is the number less? Wouldn't it be bigger? Think about that for a second. When I think about more, I think the gimmies, and I'm going to end up with more. So my number has to be greater than what I had. I had 29. So it's got to be greater than 29. Should I get 6 more? Excellent. Yes, I agree. Okay. Who did it in their head? I want to know who did it in their head. Addie, would you please act it out for us?
Okay, how I did it in my head was, 29, and when you count on to 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, then you know the answer is 35.
Beautiful job. Now, a lot of kids will use their fingers. What did you use? Did you use tally marks or dots? What did you use?
No.
What'd you use?
I used a number line. You can see on it says my name.
Excellent. And see her little hash marks on her number line? She just counted 6 more hash marks. Excellent. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, guys, great work. Mwah. Here we go. Moving on. I counted, oh, this is easy. I counted 5 dimes and 2 nickels. How much do I have? 5 dimes and 2 nickels. Money, money, money. If it were me, I would literally draw those 5 dimes and write the value.
How much does a nickel cost?
Oh, I can't give it away just yet. Give me about 30 seconds and I'll tell you. Think about it. Find something that you used, maybe a chart or a worksheet. Can help you remember what a nickel cost, the value of a nickel is. But don't give it away yet, guys. I'm going to let everybody try to figure it out first. 5 dimes and 2 nickels. You know what a penny is worth? You know what a dime is worth? You know what a quarter is worth? I like doing that process of elimination. Well, I know what the others are worth, so I think I know what a nickel is now. Okay, let's see how we did. Oh, 5 dimes. Oh, look at that. Okay. All right, hang on. I have to do something here. If it were me, I would draw those 5 dimes and put the value inside the dimes. So we all know that dimes are not worth 25. They're not worth 1. They're not worth 5. They're worth 10 cents each. My dimes are worth 10. So I have 5 dimes and I can count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And now I'm going to add my nickels. Well, let me think about that. A nickel isn't worth 1 cent. It's not worth 10 cents. It's not worth 25. That's not what a nickel is. It's worth 5. Now I'm answering your question, Julian. They're worth 5 cents each. So now 2 5s make a new 10. This is like a dime now. 2 5s make a 10. Now, how many 10s do I have? Let's count by 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. If you said 60, you got it right. Yay! Who's rich? Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm rich and with knowledge. Excellent, guys. All right, let's move on. We got to get to these games. We're almost done. We have 2 questions left. Can you do it? Here we go. I collected, oh, I'm like Addie at the beach. I collected 16 sand dollars and I gave 6 to my loving teacher. So how many do I have left? I collected 16 and I gave 6 away. How many do I have left? There's so many different strategies to use. Look at you guys, your brains are on fire. Let's see how we did. Oh, Siddharth, Almo, Julian, how'd you do it? Let's see, let's go to Jules. Hey, Jules, how'd you do it?
I just subtracted it in my head.
Oh, so 16, you took away 6 and you ended up with what?
10.
Yeah,
Because they take away the 6 and 16.
that's right.
You only get
Christina,
10.
what was, thank you.
10 is, because 16 is 10 plus 6.
Yeah, you were using place value. Nice job. I love it. Thank you, love. Christina, what'd you get?
So I was saying this on the paper.
Okay.
So if you have 16 and you take away 2, the answer is 14.
Awesome. Now we have to keep going because we didn't give away just 2. We gave away 6 of them. So we have to keep going.
So and then you have to take away 4 more.
Yes. And look at 14. Look. Where do you see a 4? Right there in the ones place. So we could just give those away. Let's give them away.
Yeah, and then you just only have 1 then.
1 what? 1 in the baby place or 1 in the tens place?
1 in the baby place.
No, he's still in the tens place. So you have a 10 left. You have 10 left. So she just broke her 6 into 2 parts. All right, let me clear that out. If you got 10, you got it right. Look at Jaden's. Can you guys see Jaden's? He's using tally marks. Yeah, that's a good idea. You could draw 16 dots and just cross out 6. Excellent. Miss Addie's got a stacked vertical equation, and she was very, very careful, and she put her 6 baby ones that she's subtracting in the right column. A lot of kids will put it in the wrong column, and boy, does that mess everything up. All right, so let's move on, guys. This is the last question before our game. Whoops, here it is. This is the hardest question, I think, because there's an extra job. We compared our scores. I made 6 plus 9 points, and you made 5 plus 7 points. I think we have the same number of points. Is that true or false? And how do you know? Why would Miss Cruz call this the hardest one? Oh, We're comparing, but there's an extra step. I can't compare until I solve it, right? I have to solve both sides. So let me repeat it one more time and let you work. I made 6 plus 9 points. You made 5 plus 7. Let's compare. I think we have the same number. True or false? How do you know? Aha, lady, look. Oh, who's got the shark mouth or the gator mouth? Where is that? Ooh, very good, Jules. I see it. I agree with your answer. I wonder what that symbol is that shows which side is greater, less, or an equal sign. I like your answer, Mr. Jaden. Miss Addie, I agree. 5 plus 7 and 6 plus 9. So think about you're missing a plus in between those numbers, Mr. Almo. 5 plus 7 points. I have 5 points. I get 7 more. I can't equal 57. I know it's too big. It's too big. It's too fat like my dog. Yes. So what is 5 plus 7? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so a 12 for one side and 6 plus 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, so 12, you got 12 and I got 15. That's not the same. If you said false, you got it right. Okay, guys, we're done. This is the answer key. In case you want to do it on your own, you want to check your answers. We're not going to spend any time with that. We're going to stay for 2 games. Way to go today. I am so impressed. So now we're going to do the trivia game first, okay? Yes, we're going to do the trivia game first. So
The trivia.
it's a time to climb. And then when we're done, we'll do Benito's game. So let's go to the beach because summer's here and choose your player. For the trivia game, what it is, it's pretty easy. It's just 6 questions and it's about information or knowledge that's cool. That's like facts, cool facts that we need to know. All right, so that's all that is. All right, waiting for maybe 2 more players. Hurry. Oh, there's another one. We're just missing one friend. Who are we missing? I have Addie, Siddharth, Almo, Jaden, and Ben. Who's missing? Oh, Julian. Very good. Okay, let's start. These are 6 questions we thought of. Julian and I thought of. How many legs does a spider have? 4, 6, or 8? It's 8. Spiders have 8 legs. Creepy crawly. Next one. What is the response to "see you later, alligator"? Is it "don't bite me, man"? In a while, crocodile. Or hasta luego? See you later, alligator. If you said "in a while, crocodile," you got it right. That's just a fun little rhyme. Okay, let's try another fact. What do bees make? Christina, you can call out your answers. What do bees make? Honey, flowers, or cheese? Go ahead, Christina, shout it out.
They make honey.
Honey, that's right. Okay, what season follows summer? What season follows summer? Winter, spring, fall, or Taco Bell? Christina, do you know? Oh, I can't hear you. What season follows
Winter?
summer? Fall. Right
Winter.
after summer. Right after summer is fall or autumn. Some people call it autumn. What is the fastest land animal? Siddharth, Julian, cheetah, or an elephant?
Cheetah. Yeah.
Oh,
Cheetah,
you said cheetah. Yeah, you got cheetah. Siddharth wants to race a cheetah now. Be careful. Number 6, last question. What is the largest state in the United States of America? Is it Alaska, Florida, or Rhode Island? Those are all states.
Alaska.
Yeah, I think you're right. If you said Alaska, you got it right.
Because there's like 1,000 animals living on there.
It's really big. Woohoo! Look at all these points. You guys did amazing. So great work. Ooh, this is trivia's fun, isn't it? Now we have one more game to play before we say goodbye to each other, and that is Mr. Ben. Okay, so hold on 2 seconds for me. I got to close this out, and I will share the Nearpod. You can play that later as well.